Good morning. Here we are back again. Surreal Estate. I'm Liz McGee-Min, Veritas Homes.
And I'm Val Vandervoort of Veritas Homes. Thank you for joining us. So Liz and I, as we were preparing for this, decided we had to talk about this weekend a year ago and what was going on. So we had two different listings on the market and we held those open on Saturday.
And I
And
remember
then
there was this one guy who came in and he was so nice and he shook my hand and I was sort of panicked, but I did it. And then he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." It's just this such an odd, new reality that
yeah, I remember having lots of conversations where I'm like, I'm not going to shake your hand because of, us being concerned about COVID-19 being out there. And then I remember you and I had a conversation on Sunday morning about like,
I know I
hey,
called you and I'm like, "We cannot hold these houses open.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
not, and you were like, I know, we can't do it."
yeah, that was good foresight you had that morning to be like, all
Yeah.
right, let's get this figured out. So we did on demand open houses. And I remember I had one group of visitors. It was a single family house and I met in the driveway, opened the door for them. So, like social distancing was that, I think we were talking about social distancing already at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got nowhere near them. They got nowhere near me.
Yeah.
And they walked through the house.
The
It
one
was
I was covering, one happened to be right by my house and one happened to be right by your house. So I took the condo that was closer to mine, and and it was very awkward because I had to open the doors. It was because it was on a hallway. So I remember standing in that hallway, just thinking, like, how do we manage this? It was just such a
yeah.
strange thing. So anyway,
It's speaking of surreal, it's surreal to reflect back on a year ago. And I know everyone's doing it and we're going to hear a lot about it over the next week or so,
yeah.
but it is, I guess a human need to kind of revisit what life was like a year ago and how much it has changed. So
Yeah. Yeah.
well, real estate continues to rock and roll,
Yeah.
but we're not going to focus on that so much today. We're going to talk about the difference between the PRDS contract and the CAR contract, because buyers in our area get presented with that every once in a while when they are submitting an offer. So you know, they don't really know the difference of those. So we wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about them so we could educate buyers about the process. So.
So the CAR contract is